Hello everybody, this is Pam and today is the 28th of October. I'm going to take my dog to the park. We've been to the park this morning and we had such a good time. We're going to do it again. Yeah. And then I'm going to figure out if I'm going to order some food. I want either, this is terrible, I want a Five Guys, the cheeseburgers. Because the more, I mean, yeah, it was expensive. It really, really was. It was like it was like $18 or 20 when you get a drink, okay? Well, no. I mean, yeah, I think it was 18, something like that. And it was just 2 burgers, no bread, mind you, no cheese. They didn't give me my cheese. And I put mayonnaise on it, and I put onions. And that's what I had for dinner last Sunday. Well, damn, it's been in my head, man. It was good. It was good. So I said, all right, what am I gonna do for dinner tonight? I threw the meatloaf out. I need to take that garbage out. Well, I took it out. I need to take it out. Yeah, I just threw it out, and that's gone. And I don't want chicken. I want chicken wings, but I don't want the ones I had bought from Target. I don't want those because, I mean, they're wings, and they're not breaded, and they're just the buffalo wings like I like them. But they're so damn bony. You gotta eat about 10 of them just to get a piece of chicken. You know, I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want something that's savory that stays with me because I had a coffee just a little while ago, so really right now I'm good. But I remember I can only eat up to 6. I'm trying to lose a pound. You know, I'm trying to lose a pound this week, and it's a struggle. I mean, I have almost, but you know, today is a struggle day. It really is. I'm on the struggle bus. Yeah, aren't we on the struggle bus, Hercules? We're on the struggle bus. And not meaning that I want treats or I want junk food. I just, you know how you're out and you're like, man, wouldn't that be good? Man, wouldn't that be good with bread? Or like, you know, last Sunday, I went to the movies. And after I got out of the movies, I wanted Subway in the worst way. And I had read somewhere that Subway has keto bread. Well, when you go to their website, it doesn't mention anything about keto bread. And I'm not going to take some person who answers the phone. I want to see it in writing. This bread is keto bread. Look, I've had people giving me tea that was sweet tea. Of course, I threw it out. I've had people, you know, misrepresent items that because they don't want to, you know, they just think, yeah, just to tell the old lady to shut up. But you have to really check shit for yourself. Like those macaroons, they're not keto, and I was going by what it said. One said keto, but I just got rid of them all. To hell with it. I can't eat this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get tricked by a macaroon. Don't get tricked by a macaroon. Because a macaroon is good. It's tasty, yeah, it's good. But it's not worth blowing your diet over. It's not. If I'm gonna blow my diet right now, it'd probably be some Reese's, it'd probably be a Little Debbie cake, it would be something like that, or it'd be a real food. It would probably be like something junk food. But I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna blow my diet over what I think it is and what in reality what it isn't. I was watching this episode, Dr. Berg's, you know, he talks about keto and low carb and intermittent fasting. I mean, I can tell you I'm not doing it right. I can tell you right now, I'm not doing the keto right. I might be at the carb level, but I'm not eating the stuff that you're supposed to eat. You know, like, look. I haven't given up the Splenda, and I probably won't. Truth. That's try, I don't try that pink stuff. I just do the Splenda, which is the yellow stuff, I believe. And that's all, you know. I can't, I'm not doing the monk fruit drops or what do they call it, you know. I'm not. You know, I've given up so much, I feel like, but that's not the good attitude to have. So I guess what it is, you know, I had to get my head out my ass again. You know, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Well, yeah, you're not going to lose no weight. You're going to go lose your weight healthy. Anybody can lose weight. We saw people do it ridiculously, but they lost the weight, true enough. God, you know, God blessed them to lose weight because it is calorie deficit. And if you go with a calorie deficit, but if you haven't taught yourself anything, then you're bound to go back. If you're not cognizant of what you're putting in your mouth, then you're bound to go back. Every day I try to learn something new. Now, I do know, like, the thing is, like, I'm trying not to eat when I'm not hungry. And I know sometimes you're not really hungry, you're more thirsty, you're dehydrated. And that's when people usually eat. They are out of boredom, out of habit. You know, the only thing I can say about me, and this is no excuse, it's probably making an excuse, is that I get afraid. It sounds so ridiculous. That, okay, and oh, bone broth is not keto. Bone broth is not keto. You would think it would be, but it's not. You don't, or intermittent fasting, you can't eat it during intermittent fasting. You drink it because there is something there. You know, you're not supposed to have anything. So, although I've never had that usually during my intermittent fast, it's a fast. The only thing I will admit to, I do drink tea. I have had a soda, but, you know, and I guess I'm gonna have to quit that too, because if it's not a part of it, I don't want to do it. I want it to work to the best of my ability, because if I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. You know, if I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. You know, but see, that's the thing I think about, like, people, they think about the weight loss. Okay, yeah, you will lose weight, but if you haven't learned anything, you're bound to go back to where you were. And a quick weight loss, you say, oh, well, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in a week. And first of all, it's really not healthy to lose 10 pounds in a week. And unless you have a great amount of weight to lose and you're retaining a hell of a lot of water, how much of that weight do you think you're really losing is fat? Probably not much, if any. Weight don't come off like that. You know, even when I lose 2 pounds, 3 pounds, it's probably water retention. Probably. You know, I mean, I know what I eat and I know what I don't eat. You know, I mean, today I had a piece of keto bread, which is or isn't 1 piece. I had 2 pieces of bacon and I had 2 scrambled eggs with cheese on it. That's what I had for breakfast. For lunch, I had a cup of coffee and I had a beef stick. That's all. You know, and just not even a full one. Not even a full one. One of those mini ones that you buy like in a box. Only because I had it in my purse. I better eat something because I don't want to be hungry and then, you know, trying to race back to, that's ridiculous. That's a fat ass thing to do. I really feel it's a fat ass thing for me to do. You know, oh, I gotta get back home because I gotta eat. And I noticed I was doing that like a couple times. Like, look, babe, you're trying to learn, you know, what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, when I say bitch, you know, look, this is me. I'm talking to me. I want to learn how to correct the things that I'm doing wrong. The focus on food is too much. Learn that from Obese to Beast. You know, I watch a lot of YouTubers who've really lost weight. You know, I don't want to hear, you know, all this supposed stuff. Show me somebody who has done it and knows what they're doing. Not necessarily do I agree with his diet. It wouldn't work for me. I think because I'm old, and you know, I don't think I could really go in on a diet and say, okay, I'm going to go on this diet and I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to eat right, you know, eat oatmeal, and which oatmeal is very good for you. It's very good for you. It lowers your cholesterol, but it is high in carbs. Now, for me, anytime I've counted calories, I've never succeeded at anything. I get to like 7 pounds and it kind of like levels off, and maybe it's the right way to do it. Maybe I'm fooling myself. Maybe I'm doing wrong. But right now, I can't argue with success because it's working, it's working, it's working. But the truth is, I don't think every diet works for everybody. Like keto works for me, kind of, or low carb works for me. But counting calories never worked for me. When I did Jenny Craig, you would think that would work for you, but it's no more really than getting lean cuisine or any of those other things. You know, it's the same premise. It's just, you know, you're paying a lot more for the damn food and somebody else to tell you, good job. Screw that. You know, but yeah, I feel really, you know, I know my weaknesses and I know where I need to stay away from, and this is a hard time. You know, if you're overweight, you like sweets and you like candy, and you know, the whole season of candy and cookies and everything is like right there. But do I crave it? No, but my mind does, because it's like, okay, how can I say it? It's like, okay, I don't care for pancakes. Pancakes have never been my favorite thing in the whole wide world. But if you show me a picture of pancakes, I want pancakes. I don't have a taste for pancakes because I don't like the way I've never been really fond of pancakes. Pancakes have never been my favorite. I love French toast. I don't like pancakes. I like the squishy, and plus I get really sick when I eat them. It's one of my things that people get when you have weight loss surgery. There's certain things that just don't jive with you, and that's me. Pancakes and potato salad. Anyway, so if you show me a picture of them, I might want them because I'm looking at a picture, and maybe I'm thinking about what it represents, you know, the warmth and the feeling of like, oh, it's a wholesome food, it's good, it looks delicious, they look good, but I just don't like them. I just think they're soppy or something. But when I look at Reese's, I was looking at something last night. They were talking about candies and, you know, what from the past and all that. And I don't know why I looked at it. I just did. It was on before I go to sleep. So I was looking at it, and I was looking at the Reese's. I was thinking about it. I said, man, when it used to be Halloween, man, you'd have a bowl full of candy, you know, different flavors, kinds, and everything like that, variety. And you would eat every bit of that. Every bit of that. All of that chocolate would go in my gut, and at the moment, yeah, I felt good doing it, but afterwards I had no energy. My blood sugar went up high. I felt tired, and then it just brought you right back. It's like that addiction. It's like probably, and hand to God, I've never been into drugs, but I can only imagine that's what it did. It's like it gets you going, you know. It's an addiction. Sugar is addiction. You can get addicted to sugar, you know. But now, yeah, I see it in the stores. I try to avoid looking at it, but I know it's there. I'm not stupid. I mean, I you know, if you go here, you go there, they have candy. Yeah, oh, here, take a piece of Halloween candy. Hell no, look at me. Don't I do it look like I missed out on Halloween candy? Hell no. But my mind does go there. And it's a struggle, but it's not a struggle that I cannot win against. And you know, if in anybody, when you're doing a weight loss thing or any type of weight loss, be it surgery or be it just a traditional diet or just cutting back, you gotta cut back on some things. You just can't say, well, I'm gonna have just this. Well, maybe some people can, but I just can't. I can't. It'd just be like me walking into a casino again. If I go in there once, I'm gonna be back again. I'm not opening that door. And I think that's where a lot of I'm going back to my serenity prayer. I'm going back to my 12 steps, like, I'm not going to do this. This is not what's good for me. And because one slip could mean, I'm back eating it again, because you get that sugar in you again. And again, like I said, I'm not going to say I've been 100% perfect. There's one time I bought tea, and they gave me a real tea with sugar in it, sweet tea, and I tell them to take it back. I even tell them to take it back and just threw it out, because I wasn't going to go back there and go through it, because I don't like to do that to people. Or one time I ordered a soda at a restaurant, and they brought me a real soda. Well, that time I did say, I can't drink sugar. Can you bring me a, Diet Pepsi, I think it was. And they brought it, and, no problem. But, like, the thing is, if I would have said, well, I'll just keep it. Normally I would, but not now, because I see the bigger picture. I just don't want to risk losing what I've been working so hard at. I mean, I'm almost like, let me see, the 17th will be, let me see, July to August, September, October, November, 4 months. 4 months. And that's consistently. There hasn't been a day off just to have a cheat day. I have no cheat days. And I don't believe in cheat days. You don't, like Dr. Berg said, when you're married, you don't have cheat days. There are no cheat days in marriage. There's no cheat days in your health. You don't one day just slit your wrist and say, okay, or you don't go in there and eat or drink poison. There's no cheat days in life. You either do it or you don't, and that's the decision you have to make. Personally, I choose at this point in time and juncture in my life, there are no cheat days. Now, maybe one day there will be, but not today. And that's my pep talk to me, because I know where my head's at. I know where my head's at. And it would be easy. It would be so easy for me to say, you know what? Have a cheat day. There are no cheat days. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Here we are again at beautiful Wicker Park. And they're going to get tired of me. They're going to make me pay. Can't pay. But anyways, you have a good day. Bye-bye.